See if this works. Docs. Okay. We're back. Just late night. Kind of just want to see if I have to start over or if I can continue from weather routes is like the goal. It's like 2 battles. This battle and Sabrina. And if I could do those 2, then I am free. Otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna have to restart tomorrow. I don't know how long it'll take. Maybe kind of yikes. If we do wipe here. Guess I haven't really, damage calc for. I can scroll. Been a while since I pulled up the docs to show on stream. It's mainly the gist of it. Could shrink it a little bit. Yeah, doing it this late might be the end of it. Like I could easily myself up. I don't know. If I'm like semi not confident, then like I'd kind of rather just start tomorrow with the fresh run. Then like play 1 or 2 battles, lose, and then start a new run. Because at least if I lose, then I guess I just end stream early and then contemplate what I did wrong. But yeah, we got magic bounce, so that's really good for the Powdon. I think it does come along, and I think I also bring Snover. I do think I want to bring Doug Trio to this fight for the Excadrill. I was debating between this and the Greninja, but I think this is just better. Thunderous. Hammer Arm probably doesn't take you out. If Earthquake barely takes you out, Hammer Arm will take you out. So I think I do have to go Air Balloon. Do I get Earthquake? Yeah. Iron Head. Like, I think I do just bring Doug Trio. And I have to read the Earthquake, or... Well, okay, as long as he doesn't switch, this always works. This always works if I can switch in on Iron Head or Rock Slide or Sword Dance, as long... Like, and I get one shot, or like one chance of free switching. If he swapped out, it kind of creates a problem. So far, that's kind of what I'm vibing with. But this battle could very well just be the end of the run, sure. I do like Spore. I guess I'd only be using it on Garchomp, but even then, I think it's pretty good. But Spore strengths up, like, for recovery. And it's like 100% accurate because I'll be removing the weather with Snover. Which this would be kind of crazy to bring a Snover for this fight. It has Desolate Land, so it removes not the terrain, but the weather. I'm gonna go Charty Berry. Bold. To bait the because ideally I want to bait the Stealth Rocks, and I want to switch into Maria on the Stealth Rocks. But other than that, I don't think he'll ever really get the chance to press a move. Maybe against Torterra. Like, yeah, maybe against the Torterra. But other than that, I do want to bring it. I do want to bait Stealth Rock from Hippowdon and then go to Maria. This way I have Stealth Rocks on his side of the field, along with weather or like sand removed, because Sand Veil, Sand Rush is really problematic. Moving the weather is really nice. I go Shiinotic against Garganackle. See how much it... Why not too much? I am hitting it on the special side. And strength step it. I should probably rank up Giga Drain. Fortunately, my PP ups are running out. I think 614 will be enough. Yeah, like these, like, Shiinotic is going to carry a lot here. Like, presumably, Shiinotic should carry a lot here. With leftovers, I should be able to switch in on a lot of the moves. Not take too much damage. But yeah, I don't have a fighting type for this, like this fight. So it's kind of hard to like set up bulk ups or drain punch anything. I just don't have a fighting type this run. A little unfortunate. I am gonna bring Chandelure for Kangaskhan. Wonder if I just go hidden power normal. Guess it's not a thing. I guess go hidden power eyes. Pretty sure Chandelure does not get like normal aside from facade, which is really bad. I guess it is just Will-O-Wisp. Flamethrower. X. I tried Pain Split. Could also do Scorching Sand. Probably better. Torterra. I just want to see if Flamethrower takes you out. Go Modest. I go Bold. After Rocks. I could go Bold still. Outspeed the X. Go Timid. If I go Timid, I outspeed X. It might be better if I go Timid. It was really close on the Kangaskhan the other time. I think that was mainly because of the crit. And I was a Lampent at the time. But this I should be a much better spot. Other Mons. So I think I'm bringing Dugtrio. He's like my most consistent answer against the Excadrill. Assuming he doesn't switch. Be consistent. Torterra. I've seen a lot of people use Gudra, or I've seen a few people use Gudra. Just go Air Balloon Gudra. And to be fair, a lot of their moves will bait ground moves, to be fair. Like Chandelure, Dugtrio, ground. Like they don't really bait anything else, so I kinda like this. But yeah, with neutralizing gas. Unless I don't one-shot. If I don't one-shot, I might have... I do outspeed normal. Ice Beam actually take you out. It's a guaranteed Oko after Rocks. And if you hit me, you're gonna take recoil, so... That is the play. But yeah, I'm only gonna be streaming for like an hour. I'm not gonna stream super long. If I end up taking longer to do Sabrina in this, then it is what it is. Like, I have to pause and tomorrow. But I don't plan on staying. Body press, flash can. Body press for Kangaskhan, flash cannon, Garganacl, flamethrower for everything else. I think it's just. I think this So now it's just like a mon that I think I might struggle with, and I need a definitive switch in. Do I completely just wall Garganek? Jump Bluff? Or is this a big throw? I mean, it completely walls Hippowdon. At least, right? I'm actually doing Mountaineer. Like, it can only body press me. So if I go like Jolly Leftovers, this is probably my best mon to bring for the. I can break Sashes with U-turn, and it's pretty good into the Torterra as well. Guess I should have realized it sooner. Like, this is really good. But I didn't really think about it when I was not streaming. Like, this is really. Yeah, this is probably the team I would imagine. Book. I was thinking Greninja for Excadrill, but if I get Rock Slided, I don't one-shot with Scald, and then he beats me with Earthquake, so that's why I didn't bring him. Magic. Having Hydreigon go against the Garchomp would have been cool to see, but it's not in the cards. Yeah, I think I'm ready to just run it. Earthquake, Iron Head. Guess I could run Bulldoze. So Dig. I don't think there's really anything else I would run on this guy. Reflect would be decent, but fortunately, no one learns to defog, unfortunately. Q hits everyone. Like, if anything, I need something for... I guess maybe... Let's say something for the Torterra, but if the Torterra switches in, he takes Earthquake damage. It baits Earthquake, I can go. Guess I'll go Leftover. I should be super chill. Editing. So. Jolly U-turn. Guess I need something. Down or just. I need do I need acrobatics? I mean, I have U-turn? He has to go for Woodhammer on me. Actually. Wish you had another flying move. Bluff. Bounce, acrobatics, aerial ace. Could teach fly. I just. Well, the problem is if it's against a Garganackle, I don't think I win long term. Better moves. But your special attack is so low that running special doesn't really do. Be bullet seed. I mean, at the end of the day, you just deal damage. You can set up screens, select. I think I'm feeling pretty decent. Famous last words, as they say, but kind of down to just because with Charty Berry, I don't think Hippowdon goes for. It is dependent on Hippowdon going for Stealth Rocks. If Hippowdon for some reason does not click Stealth Rocks, I'm actually in kind of big trouble. I'd have to go like Jump Pluff to Excadrill and then U-turn. Into like do Duck Trio, play it. Alright, but if we beat this, we can clear Silphco, get all of our items and such. Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever seen Snover go to GO2. Something interesting. He'd have to switch turn 1. He could, but I really think he Stealth Rocks. If not, we're kind of in trouble. All about the first turn, right? Ability check. Timid to outspeed the Torterra. Jolly. I could go something else if I want to. 162, but I think I outspeed the Garchomp. Adam. Yeah. So I guess against the Garchomp it's nice. Have the extra speed. I need or I want to outspeed. I need to kill the Excadrill with one hit. So Adamant's pretty much a must. Handle. Outspeed the Excadrill. Bulberberry. I should be able to very easily read a fake out. And none of my mons Kangaskhan wants to click crunch, so I should always be able to do that. I guess maybe Guja's the only exception, maybe. Like, maybe he goes for Power Up Punch. That's still good for me, right? Power Up Punch into Chandelure. It just needs to not be crunch, so. Send it. After this, we have Sabrina to do. Land. Going to Shinotic right here. Bounce him back. Yeah. I think I actually just Giga Drain. Good Strength Sap. I think. There should be an Iron Head, right? So. Sando. EQ. Most damage. He could switch back into a Powdon, which kind of causes problems for me. But it's just most damage. Stays in. Best case scenario. Archomp. If I really wanted to play it safe, I would go Hope and U-turn into Maria. He should never Swords Dance here. Chomp. Like, he should always EQ here. Like, but what I'd rather Swords Dance now. Earthquake. I'd be like, if he Swords Dances, it's actually really bad. I think he should just EQ. I guess he could Scale Shot if it doesn't. Just go to Shinotic, I think. I have like Spore. Hold. Leftovers. 42. Spore here. Up. Then honestly, Moonblast. Okay. Honestly, takes a fat chunk. I guess I didn't think about one bringing in after the fact. Chandelure. Willow. And then we could just go back into Rhea. Crunch. My only concern is literally like if Kangaskhan makes a read. Like in theory it should never happen, but seen some weird stuff, so I really don't. Two candles though, because that was 80. I guess I don't have the Cobra anymore. Good. The lure. Like it could. Like if he crunches me, I just lose. That's a problem. Crunches one burned. 52. 13. I prepped for this, right? It's the whole reason why I went timid. The timid flamethrower. Guaranteed Oko after the rocks. Not bad. 4 Mons left. Garganackle. He always goes Soul Cure here. Jump Bluff. That Mountaineer. Right? Leech Seed. Maybe I'll Reflect. There's no damage. See. Yeah, this is I think pretty much losing battle for him. I U-turn. Gonna try to set up rocks. Back into Shinotic. I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot. Giga Drain again, or I can't Spore again because his Garchomp is still alive. Good. Go back into it. See it again. Eventually he's gonna lose. Well, could U-turn. Turn. That way, this way the sand's gone. Go back into King. I mean, he's burned. Like, okay. Against Snover, I should be able to just take him out here with an Ice Beam. Like, I think the only way he wins is if I don't take him out with an Ice Beam. Or just this. And he's above 20%. I'm bold though. If he power up punches, I live. If he body slams, I'm fine. Should be able to just ice me. Even icy one. Or I can go to Beam Rune. Like, this is that I have Desolate Land. Shady. Maybe crit. Crit's bodies. Outspeed. It's always. I should have changed the weather. I should have went back into Snover on the U-turn to prevent the sand from coming up. I could have lost that. That was a bad play by my part. I was kind of just thought like Shiinotic would just wall both. That could have been really bad if it just kept getting flinches and I missed. Thankfully I didn't. The Sandveil plus Rockslide flinches. But I could have just went to Gudra at some point. Well, I would have went Candace probably, eat the Rock Slide, and then go back and Shiinotic. This probably would have play. Things were looking desperate. It looked like Shiinotic handled most of that fight. Now it's kind of a question of, do I think I can handle Sabrina, or do I want to do Chuck? I have not done Chuck, and it's literally just because like I have no fighting type, so Drain Punch literally doesn't do me any good. But I might want it for... I mean, getting an encounter is nice. I might want it for the encounter. Also getting Focus Sash is nice stuff. My main concern with Sabrina is like I think Gudra's just slightly too slow to outspeed Art of War. Unfortunately, I don't think Gudra can learn Taunt. Depending on the mons she brings out, could be yikes. I think my main plan for it is literally just Tail Glow Hydreigon and try to sweep. With Tail Glow, yeah, +3 special attack. But I'd have to see how much damage it does to Sabrina's mons. I haven't really calced that. But that seems like the best plan. Like Gudra against the Hatterene one-shot it. Iron Head. And then go from there. I guess I could try and look at other steel mons like Registeel or Arculodon. I do need to remember if I have. Well, it'll have its ability. Not slow start. It'll have its ability. Gudra's the only one utilizing gas, but I don't care about Hydreigon's ability for this fight. That's it though. But yeah, if we can get past Sabrina, like, I think we're like big chillin'. And like tomorrow we can just get rid of Sand Route and Route. Maybe do gym leader rematches. And then pretty close to like where Luke is at. And a couple others are also getting pretty far, so be good to get some progress. It's kind of my fault, or like it is my fault that I'm in this situation in the first place. Should not have lost to Blaine. It was just bad prep on my part, and the crit like settled it. If I prepped better, I would never have to worry about the air/crit. Yeah. I'm gonna try and see if I can do Sabrina tonight. I'm not gonna be too gung-ho if I have to save it for as long as I like have a plan. Which I don't think I have any megas, right? Salamence, which is into late Ampharos, is like after Koga. I could do Centiskorch, but I have to fight a trainer. I'd have to do Flapple, and that's another trainer, which is really hard for me for this run, to be fair, because I don't have Fake Out, Zippy Zap, so I need like I need one of the Pikachus if I want to like have a good chance of doing. Yeah. But yeah, let's kind of look at the damage calc. So, first thing is the Indeedee. I kind of want to just leave it on the field. Like, I go Hydreigon, 57. If it's in doubles, Hyper Voice does like 30%, 25%. Could Mystical Fire me, which would be a problem. But I think I go Modest. I go +3 turn 1. Pulse takes you out. That barely takes you out though. Kind of makes me scared for like everybody else. Their HP is higher. Root Bonnet if it comes in. Dragon Pulse will not take you out. Flamethrower does. Oh, I'd be 59. Yeah, that's something to keep track of. 59. Dragon Pulse still doesn't. Dragon Pulse is probably my strong move. Or fighting. Oh, I have to go like expert belt. Oh, expert. Yeah. I have to go like 6. Just gonna switch in. I do have Gudra support, like to do some damage. Oh, if Gudra gets to 110 though. Yeah, Gudra doesn't get to 110. Might be like Arcon. I run you. Hustle would be nice. Definitely did. Your physical attack is decent. 105 is not. A little bit concerned about psychic terrain being up. I do resist psychic on both. That big. It would have been super cool if a Dragon had Okay. Surely you just one-shot Hattery. Like, I would have to imagine you do. 59. Adamant. Feet. Iron Head. Guaranteed. So it's a question of DD. How much am I taking? About a third. About a fourth. Snarl though. Body press is probably my best move. Good breaking swipe. Back. Yeah, I guess the problem. I think it's dark pull. My only problem is like if I go this, bring Boop Bonnet in. And like Porygon. I mean, it's why I need like DD to stay, but I don't. It might swap, and if it swaps, it's. I've been in this spot before where it does swap. I do probably need to spam breaking swipe, snarl. I bring Goodra regardless. Neutralizing gas, strong. Yeah. Black. I think the idea for me is to like set up with Hydreigon and then leave the DD alone and gang up on the other side. Whole point. But I'm worried that like I'm gonna get forced out. I think it's just the Porygon. Dark Pulse. I mean, +3 still does a lot. If I could get to +6 somehow, I just win, I think. The Hyper Voice is probably going to add up. Just don't know if I want to go leftovers. I think leftovers can. But if it's yeah, I do go leftovers or citrus. This. If our Coolodon learned knockoff, though. Hydra does. Probably. Yeah, I'm always playing with fire here in terms of mechanic. You're pretty good with a brute bonnet, so I probably do bring outspeeder. Not from Oregon. Strength up, I guess. Probably should teach protect to some. Probably over body. Probably Spore. I've ever clicked. Given this facade and yeah, the biggest point or like biggest thing is like Udra and like somebody else afterwards, probably. Udra prevents guts from being a problem. I do need to be worried about this power. But otherwise, flamethrower. Protect. Yeah, I think I just bring Mons that are like not weak against Facade. And then I think it's fine. Like neutralizing gas. Cover. This Carnivore isn't a problem if I can keep neutralizing gas on the field. Because it'll just be regular Hyper Voice. Maybe that is what I might do on one turn. Yeah, Be these three. Press iron. Back. Yeah, obviously I'm kind of going in willy-nilly. Don't like. I'm not really thinking about what could come out. Kind of random. Let me just check. Adamant or Coolidon? Tattering should take it out. Adamant. Not. I have to go. I'm not gonna have regen damage. Unless I want to risk the miss with hustle. Kind of bad. Like, honestly, I probably would go hustle. But, like, if it wasn't 20%, because it's like 20%, I'd have to home clause one turn. I just don't think it's really viable for this fight. Like, I'm either setting up with Arculodon or I'm setting up with Hydreigon. Hydreigon seems more. Yeah, I think I'm good. All these guys are like immune to sod. Let's just see what happens. Like, with the combination of snarl damage or damage, I think it should be fine. We'll see what she brings out. It's gonna be like the big... Because like if it's Ursaluna that comes out, I think I just like snarl again with Arculodon and I just tail glow with Hydreigon. If I go leftovers to try to keep Hydreigon up as much as possible. Oh. See what could be Mystical Fire, Hyper Voice. It is Ursaluna, so I'm gonna glow snarl. Yeah, I just +6. So Hydreigon does big damage now. Dark Pulse, Flamethrower. Against Ursaluna should just go down. Trying to think if there's like another Mon that could come in that I would be afraid of. It'd probably just be Porygon, like he might go Porygon. Doesn't switch. It's gonna be single. Does +6 Dark Pulse just take you out? Apparently it's supposed to. It's Brute Bonnet left. Gardevoir. Trying to see if our Coolodon ever dies to anything. Indeedee. Expanding Force. If any of these crit, Hyper Boost crit. Expanding Force crit would kill, but he has not been going for Expanding Force. He's only been going for Hyper Voice. I'll go into tanks though. Play Brute Bonnet. Yeah. How much is Indeedee crit Hyper Voice Porygon? I'm trying to see what's my limit for Hyper Voice crit. Hyper Voice crit does 82, so as long as I'm getting close. I don't have a way to stop the crit either. I could go sleep. Okay. Porygon. My Dragon guarantee kills Porygon 2, right? I don't need any setup. Dark Pool. Modest. Guarantee skills. Dark Pulse. Switch. What do I prefer though? Probably Gardevoir, because worst case I can go to Slug. Utilizing Guess. Flamethrower. I think there's play then. Alright, I'm outside of crit range, or do I risk crit? Question is, I don't know if she still goes for Hyper Voice because of. I mean, I could just take both out. To be fair, I just fight both, right? There's no way Gardevoir is eating a +6 Dark Pulse, right? So I can just go Dark Pulse into you, outspeed, and then Chandelure can just take out PD. Then we make it a 2v1. Sure. 8. I just Dark Pulse the Gardevoir, Flamethrower, Gardevoir. Doesn't have Protect. Just take it out. On. Root Bonnet. No way to get faster, or like no priority or anything. Should just kill them. I mean, Hydreigon's strong, guys. Not because of the ability, but because I got Tail Glow. That's actually pretty. I don't think I had a way to boost my speed, but then that takes 2 move slots, so I don't know how to feel about that. I have Scale Shot, but that's post game. I get Dragon Dance for what's. Yeah, that's it. It's Tailwind Dragon Dance. That's all I have for boosting my speed. And Salac Berries, I guess, when I get those. I don't even know when you get those. Yep, maybe you never get them. Did make it. Alright, made it. Not bad. I guess it just likes going for Hyper Voice because it does damage, neutral damage to me and resisted rather than resisted and immune. Thankfully, it did not switch out. If it ever swapped out, it could have been yikes. But it never swapped, so thank goodness for that. Granted, I would have spammed like Breaking Swipe or Snarl with our Coolidon to keep the offensive stats low. Made it. get new levels now. We go to what, 68? Fortunately, in terms of this route, I guess I'm stuck with Snover, right? Oh. Intimidate. I forgot who I hatched from my rocket hideout. Vanillux. Hatching. Oh yeah, the register. I put in the wrong spot. I put in Saffron, but I haven't gone to Saffron encounter yet. I mean, it seems like a pretty good spot to stop here. Got solid mons, I think. Not solid, but we got a few solid mons. Yeah, I don't have any weather control except for. I mean, I do have cast form that can change the weather manually. But Snover is kind of my weather. I might have to run air balloon just so he doesn't get trapped by the Doug trio. I could try to do Chuck. I mean, the worst part about doing Chuck, like, later is if I lose to Chuck, it's like, did all that work to lose to Chuck. Hurricane. And if I can set up hazards. The only problem is that my only mon that, well, I have Kabutops. But problem is my hazard mons are all weak against fighting. Like, Greninja can set up spikes, but he gets triple kicked. Kabutops also gets triple kicked. Granted, he does have solid rock, so maybe it's fine. I don't feel that great about it. Kabutops. And if he crits on any of them, I just. I have stealth rocks. Is this the strat? Go 68. Go bold. Kind of the same issue where if I get critted, I lose. Citrus Spirit. I mean, I could. I don't know if he'd switch turn 1. He might switch into. I guess I could intimidate. Well, I have to set up rocks. Set up rocks. Well, the problem is I still need to take out. There's a lot. There's a lot at play here. At that point, I don't look, but like 2 cannon, 8 triple axle. Actually, doesn't do terribly. Only thing is I never outspeed. If I outsped, I could have put I think Nihilego learned. I don't. Learned like flip turn. And now it does. Good pains. It's just depending on like how much do I want an extra encounter. And like focus sash. I guess I could focus sash expert belt. I just feel like because of the typing it's so easy. Because he could also go Lucario, but I guess Lucario's better. Fury. You get Psychic. I'll think about it tomorrow. Like I said, we got through Geo, and we got through Sabrina, so be good short stream in terms of progress. I probably could do it. It's just like, do I want to? Because if I don't, I'm not gonna lie, Glade probably just cooks my box. So, looking. I have a poison dark type though, but that's just. If I want to play it standard, I go Salamence. Granted, I get Charty Berry. I have Arena. I just wish Oricorio was a little strong. I could just wait and hope for a Charizard as well. So it's like, I guess until I'm really needing that Focus Sash or Expert Belt, I'm kind of chilling on Chuck. I really don't think I should rush it. Although it seems really doable. Like I think Intimidate, Stealth Rock, switching to something that can set up, which is probably the Oricorio with Quiver Dance. I think I can just sweep. Just depends if he hard swaps turn 1. And if so, into who. Like, Glade is possible. Sneeze. Lucario is also possible. I guess if it's Lucario, Quiver Dance is better anyways. Isolate. I'll have to see. Okay, but yeah. I'm gonna call it here, guys. I think if anything, I just don't want Glade to switch in. Everything else I think is fine. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We will catch up more in the morning. Hoping to get to gym rematches morning. Probably watch Game Boy Luke's run at the Mewtwo fight. Interesting to see how he does. He does seem to have the mons for it, so I'm not. So I should probably expect him to win. Who knows? Like, what is this set for like Shady Penguin that like he lost? But like Game Boy Luke is about to do that, like do a Deathless. Love to see. Granted, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if am I even feeling good about the fight with my box? I mean, I have neutralizing gas and I have a skunk tank. I think I'm just missing that one fighting type. I think if I get the one fighting type, I can probably do Mewtwo fight. Who knows? Maybe. Well, nah. I need something. But yeah, that's enough from me. Watching, guys. We'll catch back up in the morning. Peace.